Why does my voice go weak when I talk to her? If your voice goes weak when you talk to her, quieter, thinner, almost sounding apologetic, that's not confidence. That's your problem, boys. This is when your nervous system is putting the brakes on you. Frustrating, right? Once you start to really understand how this works and stop trying to sound confident, your voice and your expression and presence comes back naturally. Let's get into it. Here's what happens. You're talking normally, and then you see her. The body just reacts. Chest tightens, breath goes shallow, throat goes narrow, voice really gets trapped in your throat, and you struggle to express. That's not a conscious decision you've made to drop out of your power. Not at all. That's a total nonsense. Your body's decided for you, and the emotion of fear comes on in a nanosecond. What's actually happening is that your nervous system isn't registering, oh, as an attractive woman. In fact, what it's doing is running risk assessments. What if sensations are being pushed out from your nervous system, which is perfectly normal, perfectly human. We all have the emotion of fear. It's just that your nervous system and how you're wired is playing this game of stakes. So it's evaluating, oh, possible rejection, possible embarrassment, possible loss of status. So the system locks up and goes into threat mode. It's a low-level social fear because what the body does in its infinite wisdom is it prioritizes safety over expression. And this is frustrating for modern man, but we have to engage with this problem due to how relationships now work in 2026. What you're most likely experiencing is breath shortens, vocal cords tighten, and your voice loses its depth and resonance. You're not coming across as strong as you are, because you no doubt are after watching this channel. This, by the way, is not weakness. So you can get those judgments of yourself out of your head. You can stop blaming yourself. This is very normal. Happens to a lot of men's nervous systems. What it is in fact your intelligence, your body wisdom is trying to protect you. It's actually you being a pretty smart person. It tends to be the more intellectually creative people who experience a lot of this. You're not, in fact, weak at all. You're actually pretty cool. So don't worry about that. Forcing confidence totally backfires. Experience this firsthand going through all of the seduction community, all the self-help community, going through so many coaches and mentors. Some were helpful, some were less helpful than others. And what I've learned is a lot of information online just really has this ass backwards and is very, very outdated. Telling you to just speak up or be confident actually does make it worse. It does make it worse. And then you've got survivorship bias of those who are able to make it work because they haven't got the underlying proclivity. And then you who's watching this video who is being impacted by this unnecessarily, because you don't have to have this problem. It is resolvable. Advice that you've probably heard is a total nonsense. Asking a threat state to switch off consciously is a complete nonsense. It's a complete farce. It's like trying to shout whilst holding your breath. It's just not how the physiology works. The solution isn't mindset. The solution is changing how your brain handles the emotion of fear. It's conditioning, all right, the right way, which is a little bit counterintuitive. It involves psychoeducation, giving you some training and repetition. I promise you, I absolutely assure you, the way out of this problem. And what you're going to have to do if you're experiencing this problem, there is no way out. People live their whole lives with this unnecessary anxiety, and some people just get along with it and cope, and others who really want to get the kind of relationships that you probably are looking for have to deal with it directly. How do we do that? Here's a practical reset for you. Simple reset you can use in the next moment this happens. I want you to, before you speak, slow nasal breath for 6 seconds, drop your shoulders, feel your feet on the ground. That single exhale tells your nervous system, I'm not under threat. When the body settles, the voice follows. What you need to start understanding is your voice isn't disappearing. It's getting suppressed by the emotion of fear. What we're going to do is learn to shift states. So what you want to express can return. If this helped, don't just watch this and move on. The work you've got to do, my friend, is reprogramming how your subconscious and your conscious brain interfaces with women. You've got to do the reps in a very healthy way. This channel is about fixing actual sticking points from someone who struggled with this until 30 and who had to go on a 5-year journey spending over 200,000 USD with all the coaches and mentors in this space to really crack this problem. We're not doing motivation here. We're not doing theory. We're really solving the underlying problem through doing the work, gentlemen. Subscribe, because the next video is going to build on this one. And if you want a direct breakdown of what's actually holding you back, comment CORECHECK. It's a free recorded call, face on camera, total honesty. We look at your habits, patterns, and execution. No fluff, just from people who've truly been there and lived this to the bone of their human experience. Now 35, been on a 14-year journey with this stuff. Coach D, 10 years of in-person training in New York. We can really help you. All right, onwards, and please watch the next video.